What's up YouTube, Johnny Buddies here, back with another video. And if you watched my last video, I'll put a little annotation up here. I have two Canon 70Ds. We talked about this, but one doesn't work, and that is this one right here. Why doesn't it work? Well, we actually have video evidence as to why this camera does not work. It might work after it tries out. Let's roll the footage.
Look at that. Don't we wish we could get gas prices back to those prices?
Bro, that's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Now, let's talk about the aftermath. Now, in the footage, I don't know if you notice, on the right side, you'll see the pond, or whatever you want to call it, pool, penny. It looked like it's something you throw pennies in. So I'm thinking at most it's like 2 feet deep, and even that's saying a lot. But I went completely under the water. With the gimbal, I tried to hold the gimbal up as high as I could. Then I realized, oh wow, this is really deep. I'm fully in the water. Fully in the water. So I was only in there for about 3 seconds, got out. The camera, as you can tell from the footage, instantly shut off the second it touched water, which I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's a good thing. When I opened the camera door up, I turned everything off, unreleased everything, flipped lenses upside down, did all the, what you do when you get soaked. Open this up, take the SD card out, it was completely dry. That's first and foremost. The battery was a little moist, but not wet. The lens that was attached to this, which is right here, this Tokina 11-16, was not looking nice the next day. It looked like it was in a fire. Like the lens just had no hope. But here we are today. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The camera, I got a little battery warning after I let it soak in rice for a little bit. So there is actual hope this might actually power on once we figure out a way to drain it out. Lenses, in my left pocket, I had a 50mm, very tight pants, not skinny jeans, but very tight pants, so it was like this. And surprisingly, this does not work. I get a little error talking about the contacts, but I've tried to clean the contacts. There's no hope for this, sadly. Again, the lens, the Tokina, recovered perfectly fine. The gimbal didn't work at first. I just let it I put it at an angle and just let it do that overnight, and then within like 2 days, it perfectly worked perfectly fine. So my phone had a bubble on the screen. I took a hairdryer, lifted the screen up, took a hairdryer to it, fixed that to about 95%. There's this little dot on it, but it's manageable. So yeah, kind of a crazy experience. I guess me going backwards, I guess I was going quick enough for my body to not be able to react. I kind of wanted to go right or left or stop myself, but I guess I was backing up rather quickly and my body just went whoop. So luckily I was only in there for 3 seconds. I got out pretty quick. There's some security footage. I wish I could get it, but it's probably too late now. I figured that'd be pretty funny to add that in there, because I think I fell backwards. Pretty hilarious. And my friend, shout out to my boy Kevin, he said he tried to grab me. You can kind of see it in the video. He's holding a speaker. He tried to reach his hand out, but I'm going so far back. There's no hope there. It is what it is. And then on second thought, I thought about it. Imagine if this was a R6, a 28-70, a RS2, like a $6,000 plus setup, and me going under. I probably wouldn't be very happy right now. Now, if you want to support your boy, you can cash at me for a replacement 50. I believe they're, what, $125? Or you can buy my LUT pack. Link in the description below. If you have a Sony, a Canon, it doesn't matter. My LUTs work on any camera. Link in the description below. Help your boy out. I am not monetized on here yet, but we're getting to that. I'm going to be uploading a lot more, so make sure you are subscribed, like, comment, share. So we got a replacement 70D. We're shooting on it right now. Magic Lantern Raw. The Tokina, again, survived. I actually used my friend's car. I put the heat in his car till I think it was 82 degrees, and I just put the lens right here where the vent was, and it cleared itself out perfectly fine. So shout out to Tokina. Canon, not so much. But you know what? The build quality is probably a lot different. This is much more simplified, so I mean, it is what it is. Maybe some water got in here and damaged the contacts. That is very possible, so it is what it is. It looks fine to me, but it's just giving me some errors. The glass looks fine. There's nothing on the glass, so it is what it is. This is $100, not that big of a deal. You can get 70Ds used for about $250, $300. Not that big of a deal. Again, the gimbal was $250, the lens is $350. So again, like not a total loss if all this was to not work anymore. But you'd be surprised how many people drop their cameras and then just forget about it, like sell it or just throw it out, not realizing that there's a pretty good chance it might work again. You hear stories all the time about people dropping their cameras and whatever, and then 6 months later, it powers on again. So I'm thinking this is the case with this, because when I insert a fresh battery, the screen lights up for a split second, and then it gives me the battery warning. So there could be something with the contacts in there, or it just needs to soak out some more. But there's hope that this camera might power on one day. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have a part 2 to this video. But anyway, another short video. Thought this was kind of entertaining. It's kind of crazy how most of the gear survived. My phone survived, the lens survived, the 50, not so much. But, you know, that's what happens when you're shooting and you don't have an assistant to watch where you're going. Everything just happens so quick. Again, I'm a run and gun shooter. I like to get in, get out. This was after the shoot, by the way. We already shot everything. This is us heading to the car. So the shoot was over. So I don't know why. I guess I just wanted to get some more shots because we saw that gas station sign and we all know how gas prices are right now. And I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. Let me get a shot of this. And I wasn't paying attention. I'm usually pretty good at my surroundings. I always look around. Okay, there's steps here. It's narrow here. But I was just so in the moment. I backed up and then, that was it. Thanks again. Hope this was entertaining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.